Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. I'm Julia Royston of BK Royston Publishing, Royal Media and Publishing, and the author community, the Book Business Bosses, helping you get your message to the masses and turn your words into wealth and live your best life and be all that you can be. And so I'm super excited on this Sunday morning. Good morning to everybody. Good morning. Well, it is the Sunday before Thanksgiving. And I am always excited. Thanksgiving is a wonderful family time. Now it's going to be a little bit different. Maybe I shouldn't say a little bit different. It's going to be a lot different. But we're together. So I really wanted to talk about um, uh, being thankful in everyday miracles. Being thankful for everyday miracles. Thankful for everyday miracles. Now, as well as I have, if you don't know, I wrote a book series about it, and you can find that at my personal store, which is JuliaRoystonStore.com. But it is, it is a just something that I really have really been proud of, and I thought, Lord have mercy, how will uh, what do we want to talk about, and so that's one of the first things that I want, just right off the top, to tell you. My book series, it's a 21-day devotional on everyday miracles, just finding the avenue and the positive in everyday miracles. So I wrote that some time ago, but it's timeless, and it still continues. As I say, there's no date stamp on it except the copyright date on it, and so I am excited to offer that on today. They'll be continually, November has just kind of been one of those months that it's been all about offering sales and opportunities and holiday gifts. And so Julia Royston is no different. So go to JuliaRoystonStore.com to order your copy of anything that's on there, and feel free to browse that and be thankful for everyday miracles. So 5 things, I always, God gives me something. Sometimes it's not until last minute, but I'm always thankful for anything that he does. So I'm thankful for everyday miracles. Sure, the book series and being able to be gifted to write. But the first thing, number one, I'm thankful I'm here. You're here. You're still here. Good morning. Good morning. You're still here. Good morning. Good morning. You're still here. You're still breathing. And the old folks who say you're still above ground, and you're still here. Now, feel free to all up and down the comments this morning to post what you're thankful for, what you're thankful about. But first off, I'm thankful that I'm here, that I'm still here. I've had my ups and downs all through this year, and I know that each of you have. We have a story to tell, and of course, if you're ready to tell your story, let me know, and I'll be sure to help you. But we all have a story to tell of loss and loved ones and illness and urgent care and ER and ventilators and death and just all kinds of things. But at the end of the day, we're grateful for the time that we had with those loved ones. And we're still to this day in prayer for people who have lost loved ones throughout the past 8 months or the past 11 months. It has been a very emotional and trying time for so many people. And so my prayers are with everyone. But at the end of the day, when you wake up and you see a brand new day, you're still here. So it's, God, what do you want me? What do you want me to do? And what do you have for me? That's what I say each day. And I pray that you give God your day and let him handle it and let him take care of it. So number one, you're still here. So be thankful you're still here. Number two, who you belong to. There used to be an old song we sang at my home church. I'm yours, your Lord. Everything I've got, everything I am, everything I'm not. I'm yours, Lord. Try me now and see if I can be completely yours. But in the Bible, he told us that all souls were his. So we belong to God. We're safe in his arms. We're in his protection. We're in his care. He's got us. Now we have to make some right decisions. We have to yield to his will and say yes to his way and follow his plan and path. But we belong to God. He said, all souls are mine. I've got you, and no man can pluck you out of my hand. I've got you in the palm of my hand. We're on his heart. We're in the center of his will. Oh my gosh, that blesses me today, and I trust that that blesses you. When it's all said and done, I'm yours. God, you got all the power. You know everything. You can do anything. You knew us. You set every hair, even the ones I cut, some of the ones I let long, some of you that may be bald, some of you that may, but every hair on your head, he said he's got his number. Can you imagine? We're fearfully and marvelously made. He created us. He knew us before we were born. We belong to him. That is awesome. That is a reassurance to me down in my soul that I belong to God. So number one, I'm thankful I'm still here. Number two, I belong to God. And number three, who you know. There are some people that God has assigned to your life to bless you. Yes, he's omnipresent. He's everywhere at the same time, but he's provided us a community, whether we have to see them via this interface or whether we have to see them via Zoom, FaceTime, whatever technology he's allowed us to do. But he's allowed us to have people in our lives. We are not alone. Even if it's people you meet virtually, if it's people in your Facebook group, even if it's people from your church group and you're there online in the comments, you are not alone. So it's who you know. You do know somebody. You are never completely alone. There's a next door neighbor who checks on you and gets on your nerves and drives you crazy and waves from afar, and people who tip their hat and people that hold the door. Yes, it's who you know. So God has provided that community for you. He's provided that people around you to support you and sustain you and to encourage you and to empower you. I realized that many years ago, God had me step out of my comfort zone from my church and my home denomination and move into a wider audience, a wider range of people. That was very scary. And it was, just like, you're calling me to do what? You're telling me to go where? I'm good right here. He was like, no. And it was prophesied and repeatedly and hands laid on me and everything like that. But then I realized if I had not taken that leap of faith, if I hadn't had taken that step, some of the people I would have missed out on meeting and knowing and loving, and they love me back. Clients, and I'm very appreciative for every one of my clients, especially in this 2020 year. Because at one time I thought my business taking a huge nosedive, and God said no, and my clients did too. So I'm very appreciative. But some of them are not just my clients anymore. They're my sisters. They got me. They pray for me. I pray for them. I'm praying that not only their books are blessed, but their lives are blessed, and their hearts and their homes are blessed. People I do business with, people I outsource with, people I connect with, I'm always thrilled and thankful that God has brought them into my life. I'm appreciative of everyone who likes, shares, comments, who participates. Some people don't put anything in the comments, but they send me inboxes to say that they're proud of me, that they are grateful for me, and I'm very appreciative. So number three is who you know. Number one, you're here. We're talking about being thankful for everyday miracles. Number two, who you belong to. Number three is who you know, because God has brought some wonderful people in your life. Be thankful for them. Be appreciative of them. Let them know that you love them. I know some people, I say, I love you, and they get, oh, okay, yeah, I love you too. They're not accustomed to saying it, but today we need to say it more and more. I love you, and talk to you soon, and look forward to talking to you soon. Because some of the people, some of the deaths on this timeline, Facebook and Instagram, that they're not old. It's just not like, oh, okay, so the old. No, they're not old. So some people are in your life and moving out of your life. So be appreciative that the ones that are here. And then number four, what's left? So what you got left? So what's in your hand? So what does God have in your hands. Because if you're still here, that was number one, you're still here. He's got something for you to do. So what's left in your hands? What is that thing, that gift, that talent, that business, that book, that endeavor, that project, that nonprofit that he put on your heart a long time ago that you haven't done anything with? That that thing you've been writing, those notebooks, those lists, those exciting things that you have that you realize that, oh, I haven't done anything with them. Even in the Bible, when people say, oh, I'm hungry, he said, well, what do you have in your house? I got, go borrow some jars, go get some jars. Oh, I got a handful of meal and a little oil. Okay, so let's work with what you have left. You can't worry about what's gone and what you lost and who left and what happened, but what do you have left? What's still left in your hand? So take inventory. You may take stock this week and take inventory of what's left. What do you have left? What is left in your house? What's left in your heart? What's still left in your mind? Not left leaving, but left behind. What is still an endeavor that you have on your mind to still yet to do? That thing you have still left to do. And I know people are like, I wonder if anybody's going to buy this book. Well, you haven't written it yet. You don't know if anybody's going to buy it. I wonder if anybody is, well, have you started it? Have you began? What's left? If that is still something, a burning desire down in your heart to do, then you need to start. Life is short. We've seen that. People can be here today and be gone today. Not tomorrow, today. So, what do you, good morning, good morning. So what do you have? So what do you have left? And number 5, where lies your hope and help? I will look into the hills, for cometh my help coming from the Lord, which made heaven and earth. If in this life only we have hope, we are all men most miserable. So we can't just put our hope in this and what we have and what we, we got to utilize the gifts and talents and ability that we got. Where lies your hope and help? Hopefully, if you don't know him, that you get to know him. He loves you and he's reaching out to you today, but have your hope on things above. Have your hope. Build your hopes on, we used to sing that old song, build your hope on things eternal. Hold to God's unchanging hand. He doesn't change. Life changes. Situations change. You go to the grocery store and there's empty shelves. Who thought? Who knew? And it's not getting ready to be a snowstorm. Who thought? Who knew we would have this many people perish in one phase of time from one disease? Who knew? God knew. So we got to put our hope and trust and faith in him, that he's going to open doors, continue to provide ways. 2021 is probably a scary year because it's now the year of unknown, but we got to keep moving forward. We've got to keep striving to be all that we can be and continue to live our best life and continue to do what he called us to do. No matter what it looks like, we got to keep, because it's who you belong to. I belong to God. It's who I belong to. It's who he is and not necessarily who I am. It's all about what he wants and not what I want. It's all about what he can do, not what I can do. Now, it's wonderful the things he allows to use me to do and through me, but it's who I belong to. So where lies your hope and help? The only hope we have is in Jesus. Confusion is great in this world today. Persecutions may come with such heavy weight, but we have this hope, and it's in Jesus. I trust that blesses you. I hope you're thankful this week. One of the things that just came to my remembrance that I really want to remind you of, that if you're FaceTiming, if you're Zooming with your family, be sure and press record. Especially ask the older family members some of those critical questions that you wanted to know. Where were you born? How was life when you? So we can chronologize and have a recording of some of those details that we don't know. Because while Big Mama and Great Granny is still alive, let's record some of that. We'll have their voice. We'll have their face. Have somebody go by and either do the phone or something so that we can have that. so you can have that during this holiday season. Yeah, it's going to look different. I'm very appreciative for my mother's church family because they always send her the link for the Zoom, and she pushes the button and she's on, and she's 80. So she's able to communicate with her church family, and they can see her and she can see them. So that's a beautiful thing. And so on this holiday season, I really, really encourage you to do that and push the record button so that you have that recording, so that you can have that family history, so you can have that genealogy, so you can have that opportunity to play that video over and over again, and hopefully build some memories, as well as have it for your next generation, so that they understand, if they're not a grown, or if they never met great granny, or they never met big mama, or they never met pop and they never met papa and granddaddy, that they will have those memories in which to go for. So I am super excited because at go to envision or dash radio.com, live your best life, and I'm super excited that you now can listen to Envision Dash Radio in multiple ways. It's 24/7. And so the Simple Radio app, which is free, download it and listen. So go to envision-radio.com at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and just keep it locked right there at envision-radio.com, and be able to listen to it on your phone, on your tablet, on your computer, on your laptop, anywhere you go and you need some wonderful inspirational music, as well as some fantastic talk and shows. That's where praise meets talk, on envision-radio.com. Super excited to have with me pastor, musician, entrepreneur, Pastor Nissan Stewart is our guest on Live Your Best Life on November 22nd. So I'm super excited about that. Be sure and listen in, share, and leave your comments as well. Additionally, Miss Cheryl Underwood comes on after us at 11 a.m. with the spiritual nourishment, and she has a church shout out line. So be listening. Well, first off, go and record your shout out to your church and your pastor at 1-855-743-7951 or 1-855-Cheryl1. That's 855-743-7951. And shout out your church. And listen every Sunday morning at 11 a.m. to Cheryl Underwood and Spiritual Nourishment from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. So even after your church finishes, she's still going on till 3 p.m. So you need to be listening to Cheryl Underwood and Spiritual Nourishment so you can hear your church shouted out. I am super excited and over the top ecstatic for all that's what's going on in my life and going on in yours as well. So if you are ready to write your book and you're ready to tell your story, especially after the holidays, especially if you've had a chance to be with family, reach out to me, talkwithroyston.com, and let's have a conversation about your book and getting your message to the masses and turning your words into wealth. Our offer for today, of course, is Thankful for Everyday Miracles. Visit JuliaRoystonStore.com and pick up your copy of the book, the workbook, or the instructor's guide, or the entire bundle. So I'm appreciative and thankful for each one of you, and grateful for the opportunity that I have to come every Sunday morning. And I wish all of you a blessed Thanksgiving and a entire holiday season. Let's make the most of it. Let's be creative. Let's put our creative hats on and bless other people, communicate with others, continue to stay connected, even if it's in the virtual, digital, and online space. Continue to look out for each other, because we are seriously all in this together. Coming up on December 7th, the last Royston Virtual Book Fair of the year. So I have some phenomenal authors who are going to be with me right here on Facebook YouTube Live and Periscope. So I'm super excited for that, we will have the opportunity on December 7th at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then the next week on December 14th, we have a wonderful event preparing for 2021. I'll be talking about that with some other phenomenal businesswomen as we get ready for our mind, body, and business. Our body and our mind and business all prepared and ready for 2021 as much as possible. So you all be blessed. You all be blessed. Hey, how are you? Hey, Chiquita, how are you? Good morning, Miss Cheryl Hill. Good morning, Dr. Nettles. And good morning, Miss Elizabeth Cannon. I love you all and appreciate all that you're doing. And again, I wish you a happy Thanksgiving and have an awesome week. Be blessed. Have a great day.